I like cash.
My crew's working on it. We've moved the ops center to the top of our priority list.
I wonder if I'm in other places and on the station, if she is actively speaking to other characters. Like if, say, she's talking to someone in ops and I'm like standing, I'm assuming that's ops up there, and I'm standing up in ops. If I would hear that. Oh, there's the combat Asari that ran by us before in her sassy gear. I like it. I think you can customize the color of your clothes. I'll be doing that later for her. Hey, lady who had no faith in me. How are you?
How the hell should I know?
Excellent. Let's go over the
Spender, you
document
have a
checklist,
job.
shall we?
If you want to keep it, do it.
Oh.
Damn it.
She's talking to the asshole. How are you?
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything.
What?
And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
What the my face is tired? Oh, because she's fake smiling, I think. That's the only thing that makes sense. If that's not what she's talking about of having to, put up a happy face for everybody, if that's not what she means, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think you're going to like either of these answers, so I'm going to be upset about it, because by God, my dad died, and I didn't ask for this, and you're being an asshole.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home.
Okay.
Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
I can understand, but at the same time, I think you need, like, a Xanax. Or maybe you just need to get laid, if that's a thing that you enjoy doing. I know some people don't, and that's fine. But you need to indulge in something, because holy shit, you are, like, primed for detonation. I'm actually gonna go out of order. Normally I, like, circle around, but what did you think of my dad, since you seem to be so upset?
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
So you're taking out the terrible things that have happened on me. Okay, fine, whatever. Tell me about the tech.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Ha. I think that has to do with the plot for the first 3 games, and in case somebody somehow watching this doesn't know, because I know it doesn't feed into this one at all, other than the people from here, many pop points have come here, I think that has to do with that plot. So this is actually truly alien tech this time, instead of some other people who lived in our galaxy kind of tech. Okay. So how did you get this position if everybody died?
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Well, unfortunately, everything went to ass. I mean, I know you want to do stuff, and I know Tan is a dick, but again, maybe lay off the coffee, get a good night's sleep, I don't know.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life,
She needs
not
some
an enemy
weed.
that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
What do you have against poetry? Also, I think you need some weed. I think that would solve this problem. Some pot and stop just... You're like trying to pick fights with everybody. You're like a cat that's been locked in a closet for a week. Just, Jesus. She's so high-strung. So unneededly stressed. I just talked to Tan. He seems very uneasy with the fact that he's in charge of the military. He totally knows he's in charge of the military. He's worried about protecting everybody, but I don't think he's gonna, like, take what little power you may or may not have. I don't know.
You've had no colony successes in over a year?
Everyone's a
How many
butthole.
tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Okay. Well, to be fair, I mean, I get that they were like, yay, everything's gonna be awesome, but I think it would be really silly if you expected that there was no possibility at all that everything could go completely wrong. 600 years is a long time.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
I'm gonna. Jesus, I literally just woke up. I literally just woke up. This is day one for me. Give me like 5 minutes. God. I don't even have a ship yet. Let me at least get a ship and a crew. Why am I not picking a new objective? What am I doing? Jeebus. Yes. Did I level? I leveled up. I leveled up while talking to people. Hold on. Please allow. Thank you. I gave him military training. Get out of here. Cora has a single skill point. And no, she has 2. I gave her some more damage. So now we're all even-ish. Now it's my turn. What do I want to put this in? Probably a weapon. Yes, I knew this was here. I need to make sure my baby is super powerful. Confirm. Yes. This skill tree is a little bit weird. And they only have the one. I can't do anything about it, so. So I boosted his damage, I boosted her damage, and I boosted my ability with sniper rifles. That's what we did. I'm gonna save again real quick. Gonna rotate the save. There we go. I like having to rotate the saves. Now, what I was actually going to go do... The Nexus. Station sabotage, which I need to do, and the first murder, which is talking to the prison guard. So let's deal with the sabotage before we do anything else. What else do I have? Rocks for science, finding scientists and scanning things, and these are things that I completed, which I don't need to read. I know what I did. I almost hit this button again. At some point I'm going to, and it's going to fuck up the recording, and I'm going to cry. I will weep bitter tears. Is there a point over here? Oh no, there's a... I guess maybe there... Hold on, is there a point to scan? I didn't see a doodad. I don't see a doodad. Okay. That's weird. It made the "you have a thing to scan" noise. Whatever. I'm gonna start over here. And then go down the stairs. Whoa! Hello.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Looks like it's up there. But there does not appear to be a mark upstairs, unless there is. No, there's nothing up there. I keep trying to jump. I cannot jump. Good. Eh. Heard a thing.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
I can totes understand that. Let me go look at all of the panels. I will scan them. Hold your phone.
Notice the hand up there. Too small for lizards.
You'd
What?
be surprised. There's also purvine in the seed bank.
Oh, they're talking about plants.
Nobody's making creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
I will cross-reference this with other data. Cool. Okay. So I scanned that one, and I scanned the other one, and I scanned that one. Aha. Is that why it was making blurping noises? Is it in here? No? That's weird. Disappears into the wall. That disappears up there. What am I looking for? I know, and I looked at them. So they sabotaged these two locations, but for some reason it's not registering. There's nothing over there. This is weird. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking for ones that are not mentioned on the map.
Power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
We'll just
Okay.
disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Okay, so I'm looking for a panel that's not actually... Okay, so there it is. No? There we go.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Was it you?
Confirmed that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Alright, let's go do that then. Actually, I think before that, there was the... I can talk to the person, right? I mean, they're right here, aren't they? Right? Yeah, they're right here. So let's do that while I'm standing here. Hi, dude. How be ye?
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time.
I don't know that, though.
Guess she told you her sob story. Nilkan, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Are
Why don't
you?
you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
So it was unintentional.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
We should find some evidence.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
My cat is circling me. Hi, come here. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on a second. If you want to be here, you can lay down. Yeah, there she goes. Now she's in my lap and shoving my mouse around. It's okay. You've been so anxious today. What's wrong with you? Let's go talk to Kandros before we go and confront the person, because I think I have to take the tram to do that. I went the wrong way. Kandros is not tan. Kandros is this guy. Excuse me. Hi.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I need to know about murder.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda.
It won't be our last.
When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Uh-huh. So you think that this murder, which might be completely circumstantial, is what caused this? I mean, I don't...
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
Yeah.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look good, you're right, but people say things they don't mean all the time. You sometimes you tell the people that you love more than anything, oh my god, I'm gonna kill you, and you're not actually going to do it, but I mean, if they suddenly were dead, people would be like, but you did say it, but I literally didn't mean, and you fucking know that.
The Nexus versus colonist Nilken, evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
So they had a fight. Tensions were high, but I didn't hear any murder. It sounded more like, even if I have to kick your ass, like punch you in the face. So it does sound pretty... it sounds bad, but it also really does sound very sketchy. Also, any person working in law will tell you, and I submit my reasoning that I work in a law firm, will tell you that an eyewitness account is the least helpful piece of evidence you can ever have, because people remember things incorrectly constantly. Most of the memories that you have from when you were a child are not real. Hi, your hair is amazing!
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
It, again, doesn't... But that doesn't mean he killed him. Do we have any actual evidence? Like, do we test the body for residue? Like where is the body?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Well, I mean, then maybe that's what the scuffle was about. Unfortunately, it's a tricky thing and hypocritical at times, but one of the things you're supposed to do if a leader is compromised, like they do this in Star Trek all the time, you're not fit to lead, I'm here to relieve you of duty, and they go, nah, I shan't, then you're kind of expected to make them give up command. Then that's where it gets tricky, because by forcing people to give up command is considered mutiny, and that's not a thing you're supposed to do, and sometimes people get punished even though what they did was 100% the right thing, and it's really stupid. Were there actually Ket?
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
So it was a sandstorm where no one could see anything, which again leads back to what his wife said, in that, from the sound of things, given how circumstantial a lot of this is, at worst, it was a horrible accident. Does he regret it?
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Yeah, it could also be, oh my god, I shot him by accident, too. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's totally innocent, because it's possible he's not. But this seems like a really slipshod way to just be like, nah, he's guilty. Your lavender hair is glorious, by the way. But, so why was the chief surprised?
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you.
This is true.
To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
I'm sorry, I know that it actually did, but that line is fantastic. His heart was broken right before it exploded. I love the writing for this so far.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
You don't even have the body?
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Oh god.
Tan wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
It probably is, but still... Tan... I mean, it probably is way too dangerous. Because it's a horrible death planet covered in Ket that want to eat your face, but I mean... Really? We didn't even try? We didn't even consider?
Something I can help you with?
Yes, there's a murder that's probably bunk.
I'm looking into the Nilkin-Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
I'm probably going there anyway.
Isn't usually pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
I'm not entirely sure he did it, but you know what? Again, remaining impartial, we need to... I know that it really seems like I've already decided he didn't do it. I am remaining as impartial as possible. It's just like you hear all of this stuff and you're like, really? You didn't even check the body? You know, literally the most important piece of evidence you can have, and you didn't even look at it? Like, nobody picked his body up and dragged it with them? Nobody scanned it with anything? Nobody took his Omni tool or whatever? Actually, no, that's a subdermal implant. I guess you couldn't. I mean, really? No one? At all?
The more certain we can be, the better.
Yeah.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it.
So you're
we'll
hoping...
send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
So you're hoping he's guilty so it doesn't look embarrassing for you? You're such a dick.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Jesus.
Of course.
I mean, I get it. I really do. I really do get it. That, you know, when shit goes bad... like, admitting that you're wrong as a leader sometimes makes people, like, uncertain of your ability to make good choices. But at the same time, when you blatantly lie about what you've assumed, and you don't own up to when you do shit, that makes people trust you even less! You have to own up to shit you did. I mean, yes, sometimes you don't tell people everything because it would just cause a fucking fight or a division when you can't afford it. But really? Really, Tan? Serving ego much? Jesus. Alright. Okay, so I have to actually go there now. So let's poof back over this. Yeah. Let's go and talk to the Saboteur, maybe. Possibly Saboteur. Yep. Cora! Hi! Talk to you.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you.
Yeah.
And Addison. First pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Which one was Addison? It is understandable, but she won't lay the hell off. But I should probably try and be impartial, even though she's definitely rubbed me the wrong way.
She understands the stakes. If I fail, we...
You won't.
Let's hope not.
You won't. That's the end of it. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Yeah, we should probably do that. We'll do that after we see who's been sabotaging things. We'll go and we'll see Sam and Ryder bro. Ryder. And then we can go down to Eos and maybe make a colony, find out why everything went to shit, and find a body. Do you want to hide a body? Where am I going? There we go. We're going over to here, maybe. Hello? No. Further over? Further up and over here? Ah. Hello. Hello, Zara.
Zara Kellis.
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Pattle's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Okay, so I have to go back to the station for that. Isn't my other quest here on the Hyperion? Because if it is, I can just do that super fast. Is that in here? No. Is it in additional? No. Is it in priority? Oh, okay. So that is a priority mission, so I should leave that until after, even if it is here. Okay. Then let's save, and then we'll go back to the next.
Hey everyone! Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed the video and you want to help my channel grow, why not like the video? Or share it with your friends? Want to tell me what you thought? Leave a comment! If you want to see more, why not subscribe? Or enjoy one of the annotated videos? Thanks a bunch, you guys. I couldn't do it without you.